The guys who spent the day hiding their dishes because Mariah Carey's out. We're on a Fez.
Mariah Carey back on the street, Fez, the hottest day of the year.
It's too hot to let Mariah Carey out. Let's face some facts. That is a mistake. Talk about crazy from the heat.
People do go crazy from this damn heat. And it is... Listen to that, Fez.
Oh, that's hot.
That's the street on 57th Street outside the street.
Really?
We put a microphone out there, and that's exactly what it sounds like. Mariah Carey will be running down the street naked from the waist down, swinging a meat cleaver, screaming something in Spanish.
Keep her in the air conditioning when it's cool.
People do get nutty this time of year when it gets this hot.
Well, and I'll tell you what, I am getting a band roll-on, and I am just going to hit the streets like Zorro, dabbing people's pits for them.
Just going after Egyptians and helping them out, explaining how we live here?
Yes, because it just isn't right. I never realized women could have such stinky pits.
Yeah. Well, wait till tomorrow night when we're playing Stink is Pink.
Oh, the Stink is Pink tomorrow on the Ron and Fez show.
If you've ever enjoyed the TV show, and especially if you didn't, Weakest Link.
Mm-hmm.
We have a brand new game tomorrow night. Stink is Pink. We'll have a couple of lucky big-ass winners come in. And have 4 or 5 young ladies. And through the nose, through smelling each one of them, we'll find out who's got the Stink is Pink.
And then that person will be told, you do have the Stink is Pink. Goodbye.
And be made to leave, taking the walk of shame.
Talk about a walk of shame.
Naked from the waist down.
That's very shameful if you are the first eliminated on the Stink is Pink.
You are the Stink is Pink.
Goodbye.
So, yeah, Stink is Pink tomorrow night, and a little later on we'll pick a couple lucky guys that want to come and do this. By the way, tell Billy Staples, Bart called just as I was leaving the office. He says it's all set up. He's all ready to go. I would definitely check back with him anyway. And do we got Hannah Hahn? Is she going to be playing this with us?
Yes, she is.
That was her last night, acting like someone just destroyed her Vietnamese village.
Like she just got the napalm.
Hey, Doug. Doug, you're on Round of Fest. How you doing, man?
Hey, Doug.
Sitting here eating a nice steak sandwich with extra cheese.
Oh, now I'm starving.
Man, I'm starving.
Why can't I get a cheesesteak anywhere, Al? What's the problem there?
I walked up my apartment today. 2 of my popcorns popped in my cupboard. It was so hot. And
That's hot.
And 2 candles melted. Literally, I had candles sticking straight up.
Yeah.
They're actually like into a question mark now.
You know, I would love to pull something out of the Wax Museum downtown, Fezzy.
Yeah.
And see if that stuff would melt in the street.
I know they always have that.
Take it easy, guys. Good luck at night.
They love to either bring out that Samuel L. Jackson or the Whoopi Goldberg outside, and they charge you $4 to pose with it outside.
$4?
I think $3 or $4 to pose.
Now, would you actually pay $4 to stand next to the real Whoopi Goldberg?
No.
Why would you do that for a wax candle of hers? Al, it's hot as hell in here. I don't know how O&A live this way.
It's too hot, Al.
It feels like the back of a taxi cab here.
I think it was all those people that were in the studio.
Oh, all the gas, their body heat.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think of that.
But, you know, the Wax Museum, it's got to have plenty of extra statues. Just stick one out in the middle of the heat wave, take those time-lapse pictures.
Right.
And let's see somebody melt. Let's see someone get disfigured.
Are they too expensive to do that? Do those things cost a lot of money to make? You think they would do it as a great publicity stunt?
Right. They seem to be throwing them out left and right.
Yeah, I know.
They're always building another one.
Why not grab somebody that's not big anymore, like the old Eric Estrada, and stick that out there?
Sure. The Chip statue. Let's see him melt.
All right. What was the other guy with Eric Estrada? What was his name? Larry Will Cox. There you go, Fezzy. He always remembers.
I remember that part.
Fezzy always remembers the Cox.
At first I said Gary Wilcox, and I knew that wasn't right.
No job is harder than ours, sitting in here today in this heat, Fezzy.
I don't know if there is a hotter job than what we have now.
Seriously, what's the air? I want you to check it out.
The fabulous Al Dukes, our producer. Head to the thermostat. What is the temperature in here?
Says it's 70.
No way.
That's such a lie.
It's got to be 74.
Maybe that thermostat is set at 70.
When are you going to get the air down, Al?
I can feel it already cooling off a little
No,
bit.
you can't. Look at Fez. He's sweating like a dog in here.
I'm dripping right through my smock blouse. Dripping right through it. And if the mayor does another take off your clothes joke, you know, people are on edge during a heat wave. We don't need Mayor Rudy talking about, well, I suggest you take off your clothes, whatever's legal.
Shut up. You and your whore, shut up, both of you.
Both your whores.
You know, this is the heat getting to me, Fez.
See? Everyone's edgy.
It is so hot, Fez.
You know, and Al, we have to have relief, at least indoors. It's so hot to even walk to work.
How long is it going to take you to do this?
Which part?
To cool off the room that we're sitting in.
Yes.
I'm hoping by 7:30.
Wishing and hoping and thinking and praying.
That's him. That's how he gets things done.
That's it.
He's wishing and hoping.
Because all those people have left the room and now it'll cool off.
When are you doing this radio producer seminar, which you call wishing, hoping, thinking, and praying? Is it a day for each one? Mondays is wishing?
Yeah.
It's more wishing and hoping.
Yeah, that's great. Start doing some more praying and get something accomplished around here. Hey, Russell, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Russell.
Yeah, how you doing? Get a truck full of ice, a wood chipper, and have a big-ass snowball fight on 57th Street.
This is a perfect idea, Al. Would you take care of that for us?
I'll look into it.
Would you start wishing and praying that somebody shows up with a wood chipper and a bunch of ice?
Yes.
That would be great. That would be fun.
Can I say see you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
See ya.
Anytime you want, Russell. You can say it right now in the comfort of your own home.
Hey, Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Tom.
What's going on, boys?
Hey, buddy.
Just ready to pick up a nice chicken parm. Now I'm starving.
Now I'm starving.
And I'm
I really am.
definitely afraid about Mariah Carey being let out today. I've been on edge.
You should be, because
I'm
her in
scared.
this heat, it's going to be like an acid trip for her
She
this
could
heat.
snap.
She'll snap. Thanks, Tommy.
Later.
See ya.
877-692-1027.
Hey, are cops allowed to have air conditioning in their car?
I think so.
Because I seen some hot cops today.
Yeah.
I seen some sweaty cops.
Yeah, I'm sure, actually, that they have them.
Those traffic cops that have to work out there at 57th and 6th.
I would take my gun and just start shooting.
You can't do that.
Why not? You're so hot. You can't stand it anymore.
And let's face it, those cops that work traffic duty, not the slimmest on the force.
Right. That's
Not New York's slimmest.
That's guys that they don't want chasing anybody else.
Right. So they get in the middle of an intersection, and I can't imagine standing out in that heat all day. That may be the hottest job.
I literally probably would be shooting so many poor perps if I'm a cop on a day like today.
I doubt if they'd even be perps.
I'll tell you what is a job that I would... There's so many jobs I would quit in this weather. But the guys that are running a pizza oven, I don't know how they do it.
It's like a pizza oven in there.
It is so damn hot. It's got to be 300 degrees in a job like that. And who on a day like this still wants a slice of pizza?
Yeah.
Get something nice and cool.
A nice hot slice for yourself. All right, what about a toll booth operator? Do they get anything piped in there, or is that just an open window and hot car exhaust all day long?
Well, they'll have a fan trying to blow.
Oh, nice. One of those little fans you take to a football game with you, try to keep cool.
I would say F this job, and I would just open up my booth and just let people drive through. Hey, Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mike. Mike.
Ron Fizz.
What can we do for you, Mike?
Big ass 8203.
Hooah!
What can we do for you, 8203?
Got a question. You see a lot of ice cream trucks in the city, right? This time of the year?
Sure.
I have a question. There's one in my neighborhood that drives around midnight.
Yeah.
Blasting the music and all. Now, my friend has a bet that he's dealing.
No, they're dealing ice cream on a night like this. That's all. People want their ice cream late at night.
They even kept the city pool open late.
You don't think they've got some candy in there for these
Hell
adults?
no. Believe me, I'd rather have ice cream than pot on a night like this.
I'd love a bomb pop right now.
But wouldn't it be great if they
Now I'm
did?
starving. Thank you, Fuzzy. Why don't you put another image into my mind?
Hey, and as far as the pizza guys running the oven,
Yeah.
most of them are black, so they can take the heat.
White people are so scared for black people.
I can't put up with racism in this kind of heat, Fezzy. I just can't do it.
No, we're all on edge, and we don't need anything to put us over.
Hey, Georgie, you're on a Fez.
Hi, George.
Let me just put this Sunday down here.
Oh, please. Now I'm starving. Al, how come we have no Sundays? We got nothing.
If everyone would stop saying those food things, then you guys wouldn't be hungry.
Georgie, what's up, buddy?
You guys are killing me complaining about the temperature in the studio
It's
there.
very hot.
Yes, we have a very hot job.
Oh, my goodness. I work in a metal shop, metal fabrication with a metal ceiling.
Oh, Lord.
Did you guys build that ceiling yourself?
Tin roof. Rusty. What are you, how hot's it getting there?
Yeah, what are you doing in the Love Shack?
Different metal fabrication parts for different companies and whatnot.
I think I'd get so crazy I'd weld my eyes shut.
I do get crazy.
How is that going to keep you cool?
Let me try.
I wrote die on my shirt today.
Die. Seriously, people get killed in heat like this, Fez.
Yes, Court Stringer.
Now, thanks, Georgie. Now, and it's always, you hear 70 old people died.
Right.
Now they're talking about brownouts and blackouts around the city.
Yeah, because the guy from Con Ed today was saying, listen, we'll probably be able to make it through today.
F you.
But
keep it going, Con Ed. We need you. But now more than ever, we need you.
Then they're like, we need the public's help.
I'm serious, they're blackout, you'll see rich people will be stealing. They'll get so hot and crazy. All I gotta say,
for no reason, just because they're hot,
it's
not
so
because
hot.
they're in need.
If I saw someone throwing a trash can through a window or something, I'd just flip out and start joining them. Be like the L.A. riots with me.
What choice would you have?
No,
you're hot anyway.
No, I'm just going nuts. It'd be like the end of a Spike Lee movie. Cops will have to be choking me out. I'm so hot. I wonder if cops are like on a night like this, like, oh, what the F.
Right, yeah.
This has got to be worse than a full moon for them.
I think some of the Jersey cops were saying it's actually working to their advantage because the guys just aren't making the getaways.
People are laying down.
Nobody's running.
You're running 30 feet and just laying on the ground.
You see a guy robbing a bank, he's walking away, and a cop walking right behind him, ready to catch him. At the next.
Oh, serious.
At the next intersection.
Hey, Campbell, you're on Ron and Fest. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Campbell.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
All right, Mr. Whitty, Mr. Bennington. I used to work in I still off and on do work in a pizza shop.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous back there in heat waves like this.
Yeah.
You're literally like in the oven because you're like the oven's just opening, it's like blasting heat out at you. You're like sweating buckets. It's disgusting.
Who the hell wants pizza on a day like today?
Everybody. It's ridiculous. I don't understand. Like
Those fools.
And then the worst thing is when you're driving, like you got to go out and deliver the pizza to them, and then they open up their door, and they got the air conditioning blasting.
Right.
They're like, let me give you an extra $1 or something
If
like
you're
that.
delivering the pizzas, I hope you're not having to put them in that hot envelope.
No, some of them get plugged in, but I mean, you got to carry them too.
You know what?
Burning your arm and everything. It's terrible.
I was going home last night. I see a pizza guy. He's walking by me. I'm not kidding you, Fez. And his T-shirt is just so salt stained. I'm going. If I was buying from this guy, I couldn't eat that pizza.
Let me wring out your shirt on this pizza for a second.
All right, see you later. You know they're dripping all over. They're dripping. You know they're dripping all over the pizza.
Yeah, you can't help it.
Hey, let me see, Gary. Gary, you're on Ron Fest.
Hi, Gary.
1983 here.
Yeah,
there you
buddy.
go.
Yeah,
welcome
buddy.
to the nights, guys.
Thanks, man.
I don't know how to explain this, but I work for an installation artist.
Yeah.
And the past week and the upcoming weeks, I have to rebale 300,000 feet of 20-gauge wire that is, like, stored in this public storage facility. It's about 110 degrees in there. It's the most absurd thing you could imagine.
I can't imagine being in this because there's nothing. There's no air moving in there, right?
No, I drank 3.5 liters of water today.
It's like being in a coffin. It's like I'd rather climb in a coffin and be buried underground in Egypt than go into one of those rooms.
So would I.
Burying you in a volcano. It's so hot.
Why aren't people just quitting their jobs?
I'm thinking about it.
I hate the French as much as anybody. But they shut that country down in August, and everybody just goes and sits at a beach somewhere.
Right, yeah.
They all take a vacation together, and they go, well, let's just stop.
And you never hear of old French people dying from the heat.
Yeah, but they stink.
All right, boys.
Take your vacation and use it for a shower. The whole country of France.
Everyone's going to bathe this month, and then we reopen in September.
Here, open that window. I just want to see how hot it is out there.
All right.
Oh, that's hot.
That's it, Ryan. That's how hot it is out there.
Maybe a blackout would calm the city down a little bit. We get rid of some of the bad blood.
Cool out the city.
Hey, Joe. Joe, you're on Manifest.
Hey, Joe.
How you doing? I'm a city fireman. I had a fire last night.
No
when
way.
you come out of the building, it feels like you're in an air conditioner.
So that's for you. You're always hot, right? Firemen are always hot.
Well, wearing the bunker gear that you got the suit on, that enough keeps the heat in.
If I'm a fireman, I'd say to the chief, I'm too hot to go in there.
Oh, yeah?
What would the chief say if you did that?
Well, the chief wouldn't have to say nothing. The guys would berate you.
Oh, yeah, the other guys?
Sure.
You always got to run in, huh?
That's it. When people are running out, we're running in.
All right, buddy.
All right, brother. Have a good one. See you.
That's a good slogan. When people are running out, we're running in. The New York Fire Department. That's good.
Talk about a bad idea, though.
We'll be the guys that go into the fire.
Yeah.
With our founding fathers, who first sat down and said that?
A fireman is not an old profession, Fezzi. It's probably only 200-300 years old, tops. Before, people would go, oh, damn, the place is on fire. That's bad news. You know, that's a sad thing.
Yeah, the person that owned it grabbed the bucket.
Right. But
that
even
owned the
then,
structure.
Even then, you probably just walked outside and went, damn, that's a shame.
Well, start cutting more trees. Got to build a new one.
When guys started getting on trucks going, no, I'll do this professionally. I'll run in fires for you.
That's what it's weird when they sit down at that meeting.
That's
we
idiotic.
need a department of guys that are going to go into the fires. What?
Like,
do you want to be impeached? Do you want to lose your job here with this brand new city?
We'll give you money.
Money, huh? And equipment?
Yeah.
What equipment would you even know you needed?
Water?
I'm sure in those
we need
days.
some water.
I'm sure in those days they just splashed some water on their back and ran in.
Right, yeah. The ladders were all burning. They put them up to the side of the burning building, and they would just catch fire themselves.
Hey, Dave. Dave, you're on Manifest.
Hi, Dave.
Davey.
What's going on, guys?
What can we do for you, pal?
Yo, 3156 here.
Hey.
Yo, I was in contract, and I'm working up in Jersey today. And what we had to do to keep ourselves cold, we were bringing up hoses on the roofs and hosing down the roofs and hosing down ourselves the whole time.
You know, a roofer, it's the craziest job because not only are you closer to the sun, Fez, and there's no chance for shade, but then you're up there, you're cooking that tar up next to you. And what's that got to be?
Yep.
I mean, what does tar start to melt that?
I think actually it was around something like 275.
275. So
at least that's you have to know that's the coolest you're going to be all day.
I wonder. Does it feel like you've taken the 100 degrees that it is outside?
Right.
You've added some extra by being in the sun. Then it must feel like it's 375 minimum when you're on a roof.
That's the feels like temperature for a roofer.
Hey guys, I just wanted to tell you that. Thanks a lot.
All right. So, and if I'm a roofer, Fezzi, I'm just saying those people. What do you want me to climb up there today?
In this heat?
You know what I'd say? Climb up there with me. And if you can stay up there for an hour, I'll finish this job.
I'll keep working as long as you sit next to me.
That is ridiculous.
All right, that job may be a little harder and hotter than ours.
A little bit, yeah.
Not by much.
Well, we're figuring about 300 degrees. Scott, you're on Manifest.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, what's up, Ron Fest? How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
You guys are great.
Yes, we are.
I like the nights. I work at a pizza place. My boss, he works in the back. I swear to God, it's over 100 degrees there. He has to change his shirt every other hour.
That's what I need to do in here.
What?
You're going to do that even in the winter.
Yeah, well, I have a problem. Now, Scott, are you just all burned from working in near that pizza oven?
You don't understand how much I sweat there, too, man. I deliver pizzas for them, and it's horrible.
All right,
it's
man.
so freaking hot.
Yeah, it's insane. There should be no pizza during this time of year.
And you don't understand how many people want them. I couldn't believe it.
I don't understand that. Maybe they think I'm not going to cook in my house. It's too hot.
But some people say that when they come in. They say it's too hot to, cook at home, so they come in and they beat on us.
Yeah, you should scream at them. What about us? You want me to walk back there and cook for you?
Yeah, Scott, if you're running the phone, taking the orders, I would just say, sorry, just cold salads today.
All right, guys, I'm out.
Just a nice cool antipasta.
All right,
something.
Fez, now I'm starving. Would you please stop bringing up different foods when we got nothing here? Hey, Christina. Christina, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing?
Hi, Christina.
How you doing in this heat, honey?
Christina.
Hi, how are you?
Well, we're hot.
Hi. I just wanted to ask a question.
Yeah.
I work in downtown Manhattan, and today I was out to lunch in the park, and I had seen a family of Hasidic Jews.
Right.
And I was really kind of wondering why that in this heat, doesn't God understand that it's hot, that they necessarily don't have to really dress that way?
I would say this. I don't know what all their rules are or what you got to obey, but I would be the first Hasidic Jew that had cutoffs. I would just cut those pants, and I'd shave that big beard.
I just don't understand. Like, I felt so bad for this family. It was a family, kids, the whole 9 yards, just sitting there sweltering in this heat, and I felt like saying to them, just take your coat off. It's okay. He'll forgive you.
Those Diamond District guys, those boys, they will always keep those long, heavy black coats on.
That's what she's talking about.
Yeah.
That's the Hasidic Jews.
Right. That I know.
And I just don't understand. That's just one thing I don't think I'll ever figure out.
All right. Thank you. And she just sums it up for us at the end. And that's just one thing I don't think I'll ever figure out. Here, look.
That could be a nightly segment.
Look who it is from Airsick, Fuzzy. It's Paul Bond. He's giving us a call.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Paul, you're on Round of Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Paul.
Hey, coincidentally enough, I was at a pizza parlor today.
Doing what, Paul?
The guy has,
don't make them cook extra pizzas.
I'm sorry. It was lunchtime, but there was one thing I realized. When they flip the dough, it goes on their arm, okay? Now, that's bad enough, but then they wipe their brow with the back of their arm.
Oh, jeez.
Thinking that it's sanitary.
You're eating sweat.
And the dough winds up on their arm, so inadvertently you're eating this flop sweat.
That's what you get for making them cook.
I would be so hot, I would take that thing and rub it on the back of my balls. That's the only thing I could do to cool off.
Just some nice, cool dough.
I would. I'd say, I'm making your pie right now. It's actually cooking. All right, thanks, Paul. Thanks for that song last night.
Hey, no problem, guys.
The Al Dukes 5-pump chump. And I heard we played the wrong version. Do we have the correct version tonight, Al?
So we can play that?
All right, we'll play that when we come back, Paul.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Paul. Check out airsick.net.
877-692-10.